What up, Derek Hernandez? What up, Bo Rerun? Alright, my mic is being picked up. Yeah. Nice. What up, Double Deuce? I got my music fixed. If you remember from the other day, I got it fixed. What up, Ian? What up, Irish Madman? What up, Bloody Blah? I am late, but I am here. We will talk about why. Some interesting things happened. What you guys may not know is I'm trying to still stream every day, but Courtney's friend is in town, and originally she was like, can't you just take that week off? And I was like, I'm not taking a week off. I'm not leaving people stranded for a week without entertainment. But they're like, come on. One of them is in from out of town. I'm like, spend some time with us. So the short version is I'm waking up early and doing stuff with them in the early part of the day, and then scrambling to get everything fit into the second half of my day, which means I keep staying up past midnight and then waking up early as shit. It's pretty hectic. Yeah, all's well. I don't like being late, but I almost didn't stream, so I'm glad I'm here. What up, Phenomenal? What up, Sagnik? What up, Porg? What up, just some guy with a mustache? What up, Jonathan Thompson? What up, Nate Jones? What up, Candace Smith? What up, Mr. Nafook? What up, Namzaya? What up, M9? What up, Bennett? What's your opinion on ISO 8? Can't wait. What up, Clone Troop? What up, Smokey? No, it's not that I need energy. It's I need time. I need more time in my day. What up, Goose? I'm gonna be invited to the ISO 8 playtest. So I think if I were already invited, I wouldn't be able to talk about it. So I don't think I can say either way. What up, the Hendrix? What up, Troy? What up, the Boomer? What up, Leo? What up, Dead by Dawn? What up, what up? Heard your favorite characters come to the game? I hope not. What up, Matt? Thank you so much, Steven. More Jackbox tonight? Unlikely. Serious time crunch tonight. I want to record the weekly news update with Valley. I told him, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna try to be done by 9. Wait, what? Ooh. They're riding scooters downtown without me. Copy. Send. What up, Irish Madman? Alright, let me hop in broadcasting here. What up, Frankie? Jackbox was fun. Okay. Alright. Let me do this, and then I think we're good to go. Send that out. Damn, that was fast. Alright, what up, Rondius? Weekly Jackbox stream? Maybe. Alright. Is anyone talking in voice chat?
Not yet.
Okay, good.
We can talk more if you want us to.
So if you're specifically looking for trivia, there's Murder Trivia Party and Murder Trivia Party 2. Murder Trivia Party 2 is in the Party Pack 6. But they're not all trivia. Why are people saying RIP and F?
I think your stream died and like reset because I just got forwarded to a stream from June 5th.
So that just happens to some people for no reason, because I'm still here.
Because of reasons, right?
I don't know why YouTube does that. Maybe it's all the traffic. So I don't know if this is like Twitch, but on Twitch, they offer like view in a certain resolution options. And then I don't know what it is, but there's like a soft cutoff of like once you have 100 or 150 viewers, then it like opens up like the option. So when you're below 100 viewers, it just whatever source you're streaming in, that's what they can watch. And then you get quality options once you hit like 100 viewers or something. So my guess is since it just happened right there, it might be that we hit like a viewer threshold, and that's when it's flipping over, opening up quality options or something. I don't know. What up, Kane Marco? But all right, 100% gamma. I like that. Okay, that was difficulty 3, I think. I hope. Ability.
No, it was a 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, who screwed it up?
You.
Just me?
Well, everybody else gave up at the very last half hour because we couldn't get a hold of you.
What? But you guys got a hold of me for other stuff.
No, I called you 10 times and didn't get a hold of you.
I don't have 10 missed calls. Get out of here.
Hold on, I think there's 8 on my phone
What?
and then 1 from Discord.
What? What?
Yeah, I've got a total of 9 calls to you, and I got a hold of you at 5:30.
Yes, you got a hold of me at 5:30, but I have no missed calls between 10:30 and 5:30. So, there was a portion of the day where I was up in the fucking mountains in Santa Cruz. I'm gonna guess you tried to call me when I had no internet whatsoever. So at least it's a little bit not my fault because I had absolutely no signal. We went to the mystery spot in Santa Cruz and there was 0 fucking internet.
Can confirm. It was a few attempts at least.
Well, that's unfortunate. Sorry, guys. At least we 100%ed the Greek. You went to the mountains before finishing your raid lane. So first off, I didn't know I was going to have no signal. I never choose to go anywhere where I know I'm going to have no signal. That's never a conscious decision. I am not on T-Mobile, no. Let's see if we can save the chat here. Hey, there it is. All right, we got chat back. But okay. Issue with Cable's passive and a text error with aim researcher special. Cable now correctly gains bear only when he gains charged. Aim researcher special stated 100% chance to flip bleeds. Okay, cool. Cull added Ultimus Basic Premium Mega. Vision and Ant-Man removed from Mega. Mr. Sinister in the War Store. Groot Negasonic. All together now event. Unity Orb. Starting on the 21st. How you feeling about ISO 8? Can't wait. We don't know if it's just Blitz related. I will not be able to play Quiplash tonight, so the short version is... Okay, I'll explain this one. Hooray, we won. So, I think there's... Well, we need a few more people here before I can just explain everything that's been going on. But the short version is I'm very crunched for time. I know what I want to say. I'll just wait for a few more people to be here so I don't repeat it 100 times. All right, let's get this out of the way. See if we can get lucky on Domino. What's Quiplash? It's part of the Jackbox party pack. Hey, now that you've completed DD3, can you make a new video about the best tunes to take to DD3? I already made an updated infographic, and the updated infographic is what I would use. The only change I'd make to the infographic is Maw has since released, so add Ebony Maw to the Cosmic section, that's all. How do you like the Alien game? What Alien game? Oh, Push the Button?
You were the alien?
Every time I play Push the Button, like, it's like a 20-something minute game, and every time I've ever played Push the Button, like, when there's like 3 minutes left, people are like, oh, I kind of get it. It's one that you like have to play multiple times, but it's just really long, and it's really, really difficult without like everyone being in the same room, so it's just not a great, like, I like the concept of the game, but Ricky, thank you very much for the $10. What's the message here?
It looked really fun, but just like
Best
hard
YouTuber around.
overstring.
Thanks for the great content, brother.
Thank you very much. All right, we're over 200 viewers, so I can start talking about this now. So, for those of you that are not aware, my girlfriend's friend is in town. She's been here for a few days, and she'll be here for at least another few days. I forget what day she leaves, but she'll be here for roughly like a week total. So we're showing her around, showing her the good parts of California, having a good time. They wanted me to just not work at all for like that week. They're like, can you just take the week off? Come on, you need a vacation, take the week off. I try to avoid taking a vacation whenever possible. I like streaming. I need a break from people being annoying in real life. Is she hot? Yeah. But so anyway, I like streaming and I didn't want to take a break. However, we keep waking up early to go, like, what I've been trying to do is like, all right, I can wake up early and spend the beginning part of the day doing whatever you guys want to do. And then in the later part of the day, I'll get my work done. That's the plan. And we just keep getting back like really late. And so like people ask me if I can play Jackbox tonight.
Where's my ring, bitch?
I should have already been done with my stream, and I'm just starting it. And then I have to make an adjustment to a sponsor video that I did, and then I have to record the weekly news update with Valley. At a minimum, I'm gonna be busy until like midnight, and then they were like, whatever you do, can you just finish just in time to watch a movie with us? Which, like, at best, if I make great time, I'll be done by midnight. And then they're gonna want to wake up early tomorrow because they want to go to a beach. So, you know what I mean? I'm really crunched for time. So I apologize if I'm hard to reach. That's what's going on for probably the next few days as well. So take a vacation? No. I'm taking a partial vacation. I'm taking half-day vacations. Sort of.
So Hellfire, we're gonna do D3 for the next few days, I imagine at least.
Yeah.
Works for me. But you'll notice I was reachable for the other raid. I just happened to, like, most of our plans do not involve being in the fucking mountains. Does anyone know about the mystery spot in Santa Cruz? It's both a wonderful experience and the most frustrating experience ever. Oh, that wasn't bad.
What's up?
What's up?
That was pretty fucking good. What the fuck?
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's pretty good.
So I wonder what we're going to be talking about most of today.
Probably chili con carne.
That's
The
what I'm
mystery spot.
All right, Insane Native. That's how I'm gonna pitch it to her. I'm gonna go, hey, how about a three-way? Think that's gonna work?
worked on.
Without a doubt.
I did not buy the yo-yo offer, but I think most people should. It's a great offer. The reason I have not bought it is because it would take me from 38 out of 300 to 138 out of 300, which doesn't put me even halfway to 7-star yo-yo. So I'd be spending $25 on 100k gold and otherwise 0 performance improvement to my roster. And if I'm going to spend money getting 0 improvements in my roster, I'm going to be doing it $100 at a time on red stars. Thank you very much.
To be fair, you've also done it more for less.
Don't forget those juicy Ultimus orbs as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or a Sabertooth.
Yeah. Nothing good in the offers. Nothing must buy.
How much have you already said about ISO 8?
Very little.
Cool.
What up, Brooke? I'm doing good.
Just that if he had already been asked to be part of the playtest group, that he probably wouldn't be able to talk about that.
Yep, someone said, have you been invited to the playtest? And I think the most accurate answer I can give is, if I'd been invited, I think I wouldn't be allowed to talk about it.
That's the most accurate answer you can give?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, if people have questions about things they don't understand or whatever, like, we can talk about it, but what about ISO 9? ISO 9 is going to change everything. Shout out to all the folks who are part of Jackbox. They were a lot of fun. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think OMG talked about he was invited, just had some account issue he couldn't fix while on vacation. Yeah, we can get that one out. And I want these. I'm trying to power up cable. I might grab those. I want as much mutant gear as I can get my... Oh, definitely want those. More mutants are coming. Need those for cable, I think. Oh no, he's mutant now.
I'll ask this, and you should be able to answer. Is there anything on the dev blog which means that you think some of the worries are warranted that people have?
I will say this. In all of the things that I've seen pertaining to ISO 8 lately, some of the worries are a bit more valid, in my opinion, and some of the worries are a bit less valid. I know that's very non-specific, but I will say that there has been significant change from the original version of ISO 8 that I saw. I am curious how much I can talk about the old ISO 8 and what has changed. But
I have to say, from what I read on the dev blog, there's nothing that I'm worried about. I was always very pro ISO 8 though, to be fair.
I am still quite pro ISO 8, but there's definitely one element that I wasn't worried about that I would say I am now.
Interesting.
There were a lot of things I was worried about coming from Galaxy Heroes, but almost everything I'm worried about has been removed with this post.
That's exactly my point as well. I pretty much said to my alliance that this is everything that's good about the concept of mods in Galaxy of Heroes without all the frustrating parts.
Someone said they showed level 1 of Fortify on Nick. I wonder how level 5 works. Looks like this. Oh wait, that's healer.
Yeah, it's a little bit up from there.
Okay. Well, as they said, there's Raider, Striker, Skirmisher, Fortifier, and Healer. And
I really like the Mart buff, or whatever you want to call it. I think that's a cool concept.
will you do isolate build videos showing players what would be the best for each character? Possibly, but so... like, there's gonna be... assuming that... assuming that there's pros and cons to each of these, it's gonna be different. I don't think it'll be as simple, and I could be wrong, but I don't think it'll be as simple as, like, build Nick Fury with this one. I think it'll be like, Nick Fury on this team, build him with this one. Nick Fury on that team, since you have this person, it makes, between the two of them, I would build this person this way, and that way you can build Nick Fury this way instead. Yada, yada, yada.
That's similar to Galaxy of Heroes as well. You build mods differently depending on how you're using the characters and what teams.
What part am I worried about?
Can I guess?
Sure.
Is it the new currency? What crystals do they call them? No, they really have crystals, whatever they're called.
No.
Ions emerging.
Without going into too much detail, I've seen them roll out enough features where they reconfigure all the numbers, like at any point. So even if someone pulled up a video of the playtest tomorrow and leaked it and posted on YouTube, and people saw like, what? Oh my god, look at this. Oh my god, that costs so much. You don't get anywhere near enough of those. You can only get this many per day before. Like, none of that. They love just messing around with those numbers literally until like the moment before it ships. So it's, I don't think it's a bad thing. If you see something and you're like, I feel I should speak out, you know, like I'm seeing this and I want to go on record and say what I see. I would prefer you make this way more generous or make that number higher, that number lower. I'm not going to suggest that people don't speak their mind on what they see, but I will say do it in the tone of, hey, not sure if you're looking at these numbers, but if you are, personally, I recommend these numbers. Don't do it in a way of like, what are you, this number, are you out of your mind? Like, it's just literally any numbers you make a big deal out of, they might change in a week or whatever. So just don't look silly, and don't fall into the category of people whose feedback they won't care about. So yeah. The fact they haven't completely said no speed, that's just legal jargon. They've said no speed in every possible way. I know they're saying currently no plans to include speed stats, but they just want to leave the door open. You know, legally it's safer to say that, and then one day they can. Like, I would object to them adding speed no matter what, but a perfect example is, and you guys can tell me what you think of this, but I'm just like, I came up with this off the top of my head, but the whole like, will there be bonus speed stats? There's currently no plans to include speed stats. If they decided, no matter who and no matter what, if you hit level 5, you get +5 speed to the character. But that's any character, all characters, level 5 +5 speed. And you can get that for any character. You can build up the ones you want. There's no randomness. You don't have to pull it from an orb or something. Just like, you build them up, and when you get them level 5, you get +5 speed. That would be, now we're adding bonus speed stat, but I think that would be perfectly fair and balanced. I would still prefer they didn't do that, but that would be a way of introducing it where it wouldn't be the end of the game or anything crazy like that. It would just be like, okay, well, now there's a big incentive to get level 5 or whatever it is. There's just one example, but so I think they're just covering their bases. They gain nothing by saying we will definitely never. They're just like, we have no plans to do it, but we'll see where the game goes. Maybe in 2 years, who knows. You think Nick Fury is going to get buff on isolate? Yes. Yeah. I mean, at level 2 right here, healer Nick Fury would gain 10% max health. That's pretty buff.
I think every character will get buffed for isolate.
Time to just put healer on everyone.
Take the generic ones in all 5 slots to make a class. You can swap the class that the character has and can't be removed. Does that mean you couldn't change base stat? What do you mean couldn't change base stat? Which one's base stat?
So each item has a stat increase that it gives to the character. You can't change that.
What? Why not?
That's what. Because they don't want to have to make you spend ages rearranging mobs all the time, I guess.
But where does it say that you can't change it?
You just read it out.
Where? Where? Marked, a purple icon, is new mechanic coming with Isolate, which increases incoming damage by 10%. Marked brings out the full power of some other Isolate classes, including the Striker, which gains an additional attack against marked enemies, but will consume it. A Skirmisher can flip positive effects against marked targets, and healers can clear marked from allies. So, marked is just a new chess piece, so to speak. So you can apply marked, and then it'll do different things. So it's going to increase incoming damage by 10%, so anyone marked is immediately going to take more damage. Striker will do an additional attack against them, but remove it. Skirmisher will flip positive effects against them. Healers can remove it from their own team. So it looks like they'll interact with it. Can isolate pieces be moved around to different characters? Current plan is that they're locked to characters, so there's no need to spend time swapping them. But where does that say you can't change them? It just says you can't swap them between characters.
So you think then you can remove them, but you just can't put it to someone else?
Again, all I can tell you is it says, can it be moved around to different characters? All this is saying is it can't be moved to different characters. That's the only thing that this confirms for me.
Yeah, because the thing I was thinking about is you put 5 together to make a character class, and you can change the class, but then you couldn't put the base ones that you had in there.
So let's see how accurate. Let's see how accurate that is.
Up a bit more.
Once you have a crystal in each slot, you can select a class.
Yeah, and I assume that makes like the class ISO, but I would imagine it has this base stats based off that.
It just says
like,
once you have a crystal in each slot.
Like that 10% health, I would imagine that's from choosing health ones, because you can do armor damage, right?
I don't think that's how it's going to work.
So, let's see what it says. Each of these crystals will increase the power of one of 5 core attributes: health, damage, armor, resist, and focus. Crystals will also be unique to certain traits. So this
so if
one...
you put in 5 damage to make the class, then you'd have damage, but then could you take that off is then, I guess, which maybe you can.
I think it's maybe like an average of the crystals that you add onto a character. So like if you had 2 of one and 3 of another, maybe you have enough based on the level or something.
So...
I don't think it's that.
So...
I think y'all are putting way too much thought into it.
I just don't...
That's why we're here.
So this says support resist ISO 8. So we would need...
I think each one has a base stat that increases, and once you put that on, you can't change it to a different one that does a different stat. That is what I get.
That's what I was wondering about, because like those look like they're purely health, which looked like it was a support health one and healer.
Based on...
Or the healer just gets max health. Like, I don't know if that max health is because of healer or is because you chose a health stat.
No, I don't think I don't think the class has got anything to do with the stats that is included with that. I think each one has a stat that you can put on, and then once you put on 5, you can choose which class you want. There's nothing to do with it.
My guess is that Live Pool is right.
That's what I was going for too.
Doesn't that seem kind of like weird though? Like if you could put 5 health items on somebody and then make them a tribute that's not at all
That's
considered like.
You can do exactly that in Galaxy of Heroes.
I've never played it, so
the set that you make has nothing to do with these primary stats that are on each one.
So in a hypothetical world where I knew how to explain the confusion over this, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to say. So I'll simply say my going theory is that there's confusion over this, and I wouldn't plan too much based on your confused assumptions. Maybe we'll get more information in the coming days.
If it's anything like Galaxy of Heroes, each one has stats that it can increase. And then you can also make up what's called a set in that, and it seems to be called a class in this, which has nothing to do with it. And the classes are obviously the ones that you got here. But it seems like you can't change from one character to another. So once you've added a health stat to a character, you can't take that health stat off and change it to a resist stat. But you can still change the class that you make up.
Well, again, I believe that you can choose the class. All it says is once you have 5, you can choose the class. So it doesn't look like choosing the class is reliant on anything else.
Yeah.
But Marvel Future Fight has that with set bonuses. Yeah. But yeah, so we will see. But I'm hopeful that more information will be shared with us soon. Will the stat bonuses be randomly generated? No, similar to gear, the stats are predetermined. You also get to choose the class assigned to a character and how much you level up. Will there be bonus speed stats? No. Will upgrades require gold? No, they're going to use ions. Can characters change their class? Yes, you can change classes freely. Excuse me, but upgrading them will cost. Can isoid pieces be moved around? Current plan is they're locked characters, no need to spend time swapping. Okay. It should not add a significant daily time investment. It's one of the reasons health was upgraded, and they're not going to go back and add it to pre-existing PvE.
So basically, if you don't know what you're doing and you give Yo-Yo a bunch of ones with damage increases, I believe you can't change them to focus ones, but you can change the class that is on her.
Say that again.
If you kind of fuck up and don't really know what you're doing, and you put a load of damage boosts onto Yo-Yo, my interpretation is you can't then change those damage boosts to focus boosts, but you can change the class that you give her out of the 5 options that are there.
I suspect you're making assumptions and causing confusion. Suspect.
Fair enough.
I think Josh has got it down, though. Definitely in the future, we starting called maybe by ISOs.
Probably, yeah. Alright, I think we're done with the shops. Let's do an arena battle. Oh man, rank 33. Okay, so this did worse than my normal defense.
What were you using?
I assume nothing would be permanent. You'd hope, right? I think I tested out Black Order for a day. If I just put full Black Order, and I fell farther.
I think a lot of people wouldn't hope, actually, because that's one of the main worries, is that people would be spending all day changing them around.
There's a difference between they're permanent and I have to change them around every day. Those two are not one or the other.
True.
Which would you prefer? Not between the two, but...
Well, I have plenty of time to play the game, so I don't mind to swapping them
Well,
around every day.
what
if
would
I
you?
need to.
I think it being permanent would be the worst possible option.
Only if you don't know what you're doing when you start.
Or if anything about the game changes.
Yeah.
Level 71 through 75 brought a ton of focus resistance.
I thought they said it can't be removed, but it can be replaced. Where?
Well, you will still need them because the characters you're facing are also going to level 75 and increasing their resistance.
Only new, like in Arena, that's probably true, but they said they're not going back and adding it to currently existing AI content.
No, but I think the point was made for Arena.
And see, in this roundabout case, it paid to wait on going into DD3.
That's always the case. I don't know if I would say it paid, but it's always the case that the people who do it first have the most miserable time, the most miserable grind. 6 months from now, anyone doing DD3, it's going to take them much less time to get in. They're going to have stronger characters and more tools to do it. That's literally how it always is if you're first, you struggle a lot more, you pay a lot more, and you have a tougher time. And your reward for all of that is you get to do it before anyone else. And that needs to be good enough for you because you're going to eat shit in every other avenue. And that's how they offset it. That's how they make people who didn't get to do it right away like, well, you didn't get to do it right away, but you get this.
I don't think I laid on the sarcasm thick enough.
Oh, okay. Well, I still think it is like a nice thing if you're, it is a nice perk.
I mean, I went back and watched videos of people back when I did DD2 a few months ago. I was watching videos of ones doing it like you and when it first came out and the grind that it was, and I just flew through it. But it's because I basically jumped the meta of the game content, So same thing basically here, power creep.
In the Q&A, what Q&A?
I think he means the blog post. Like the Q&A part of the blog post.
No, I think he means the Q&A that you had on Valley's news video recently.
A while ago?
Well,
before there was any talk of ISO 8?
The ISO 8 blog post is Q&A. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, but he's asking, did you discuss?
Right.
Khasino wasn't on that Q&A, so why would he ask that?
Well, he was asking, did you guys discuss the question? Because it is a question. So he asked, did we discuss? Yeah, so he's saying on the blog post. So all it says is they're locked to characters. There's no need to spend time swapping them between characters. So that just sounds to me like you can't take it off one character and put it on another. That's all that means that I can see.
They do say similar to gear though, and you can't remove gear, which puts that question in my mind.
True, but gear doesn't have options either. Like, there wouldn't be a point in ever removing gear because it's not like you're like, let me put different gear here.
Yeah.
So the two things we know is that you can definitely change the class once it's applied, and you can also definitely not move them around between characters. The thing we don't know is, can you change the stat bonus that it gives you once you've applied it? And that's quite a big question.
Well, there are actually other assumptions being made that I also suspect are causing more confusion.
If you couldn't, that would suck.
Similar mechanics in other games let you replace a new one but destroys the old. Good to know.
I imagine like building something off of whatever was already placed would be a better outcome, in my opinion.
I wouldn't particularly mind either not being able to change the stat or having to rearrange them every day. I think either are fine, to be honest. I have the time to move them if I need to, and I'm also sensible enough not to put silly ones on.
Never changing the stat would just take away control from the player, and there's no reason to. It would never give you any flexibility. It's just not a good thing to do.
Like, yeah, exactly. Wait till you get a 7 red star to put the 7 red star on the character.
It would definitely be the worst of it. And again, Khasino's right. It's not between the two options, but if it was, it would definitely be the worst of the two.
Off-topic question, Khasino. Did you ever get a response about that high-res pic of Greg?
Oh, forgot to remind the person.
Are we getting Greg dudes?
I forgot to remind. Alright, I just reminded him. Hope all is going good. Yep. You think if ISO 8 comes out, Captain Marvel needs attack ISO 8? Maybe? My thoughts on ISO 8? I'm excited for ISO 8.
The main thing I take away from the blog post though is that they seem to be aware of a lot of the concerns people have, especially ones coming from Galaxy of Heroes.
Let me pause right here. Blah blah. Just started Cosmic section. I have these 5 characters. Will I be okay or will it be too slow? You have 5 characters. I don't know what your definition of too slow is. I don't know where you saw like a ticking clock or if you don't finish in time you lose, but just having 5 characters, you're probably going to be a bit quicker than other people.
I'll answer that. You have Minerva, you'll be fine.
He has Hela too, like the Minerva Hela combo.
Yeah.
But just I just want to reinforce, like, there's very, very, very few teams I would look at where I'd be like, that would be so slow, it's not worth doing. If you're like, I'm going into City and I have Punisher and Kingpin, am I going to be good? I'd be like, that is going to take you a long ass time because they're going to keep dying before they get a turn. But as long as you have like 1 or 2 characters that get a turn before everyone immediately dies, I don't think there really is such thing as too slow.
To give you an example, I'm doing my 2nd run now and I'm on node 12 of Cosmic, which is like the last Cosmic node. The first time it took me 35 full attacks, and that's with Proxima, Hela, Black Bolt, and Proxima, Hela, Black Bolt, one more. Who am I forgetting? Thor.
Minerva?
Thor. No Minerva. This time with Minerva, I've done 5 attacks, and I'm already halfway through the node, past halfway. It is such a big difference.
Symbiote Spider-Man and Carnage is your only 2?
With Minerva.
You'll be fine. Symbiote Spider-Man and Carnage, you'll be fine for City.
For City, yes. That's all you really need.
You said I'll wait until your guide comes out to use anything on my characters. I would guess that wouldn't be necessary. Like, nothing wrong with that, and I appreciate that you trust my advice, but I would hope they wouldn't roll out a system where you're immediately punished if you didn't know exactly what to do right away.
I mean, I'm sure you'll have limited resources and you'll want to optimize in the beginning, but...
Right, but...
Wasn't that a fairly lucrative job in Galaxy of Heroes for a while? People paying others to set the mods for them?
I don't know.
Wouldn't surprise me.
It is a paid service, and I think it still is.
At least till they started cracking down on gating access to other people's accounts.
Would you even work on Squirrel Girl even if she's a good character? No, I wouldn't play the game.
I feel like you're setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah.
So what
do you want me to do?
Would you recommend for Squirrel Girl?
I've said many, many times that if Squirrel Girl comes and ruins the game, and she's not offset by Howard the Duck coming and saving the game, then I'm out. Unless she's trash tier. If she's trash tier, I'll stick around.
Not gonna be.
How do you know?
Nice Captain Marvel. It's a new character in Power Creep. When is the last trash character that got released?
I mean, there's been some that aren't that big of a deal. Like, Toad's not that big of a deal. Strife's not that big of a deal. They're not trash, but they could be a new character.
It's literally been released already at trash.
No.
Since like
original characters, but yeah, new characters have not been released at trash. He's legit bluffing? Okay.
If
Squirrel Girl what? I am being completely serious. I would say Minerva's better than Black Bolt.
With your Sinister, you could get a 7 red Squirrel Girl.
Pinch me, I must be dreaming. Elsa is not fucking trash. How dare you? How badly do you think they'll raise difficulty level on all PvE modes? I mean, that depends on how easy stuff would be if you had high ISO 8 and how much of a difference ISO 8 makes. For real, can't tell if he's joking? I'm not joking.
No.
Weird.
Squirrel Girl would be a horrible atrocity. Oh no, I wouldn't stop streaming. I wouldn't ditch you guys. I just would protest the game by not playing it.
Would you stream Jackbox instead?
I'd stream something instead. Maybe I'd play Super War every day.
Alright, what if they said not Squirrel Girl, but they're gonna bring Monkey Joe?
I don't mind Monkey Joe. And I actually want Hit Monkey. How much will you charge for mod rosters? I don't know. Super War until she shows up in there, yeah.
Use, what's it called? Ivory something.
I don't know what that is.
Grand Ivory.
I don't know what that is either. But so, in Marvel Super War, they just announced the newest character coming is Mysterio. And he has a Shaco clone. He's not Shaco entirely, but he has a Shaco clone. Kinda. It might be closer to the old LeBlanc clone. Share stream for Squirrel Girl release? Yeah. Would you come back once Squirrel Girl counter is out? Only if it's Howard the Duck. I don't care how good she is. I would just care that she was present. There's 100 characters I don't care about. I don't see why Squirrel Girl is any different than any of the other Mary Sue characters. Because Squirrel Girl is a horrible character whose superpowers include having an all too intimate relationship with gross, ferocious, carnivorous rodents.
Were you attacked by squirrels as a kid?
No.
Did a squirrel steal your nuts?
Probably. Squirrels are shitty, man.
I didn't realize Ditko drew Squirrel Girl. Steve Ditko. Wow. Should have been able to see it in the drawing.
Squirrel Girl is not the female version of Ant-Man. Ant-Man has an actual interesting, unique power set, for starters.
He's also like one of the smartest people in the Marvel universe. Not that smart, but he's pretty.
I assume you're talking about Pym rather than Lang.
The original.
OG.
Oh, gee whiz.
Nope. Gotta go with Ice-T. OG.
Shout me out if you pull a 7 red star Squirrel Girl. I won't even be around to pull a 7 red star Squirrel Girl. Her fingers have sharp claws that assist her with climbing, and she possesses retractable knuckle spikes.
Knuckle spikes, yep. That was a creation of Ditko.
You missed the first part and the third part.
Furry prehensile tail. She has buck teeth. She can chew through wood. Superhuman strength and agility. She can jump, scratch, and bite. So she's like every other girl I've ever met. She can communicate with and understand squirrels. but does not communicate with squirrels telepathically. Well, whoop-de-doo. So in the middle of a fight, she gets into a fucking argument with like, I am not standing on your nut. No, I need to hold this position here. Get away from me. I can't move right now. You don't need your nut right now. Fuck off. Go in that tree. I don't care if someone else is in that tree. Fuck off.
Will you go play in traffic?
Superb hand-to-hand combatant capable of taking down Wolverine.
You do not have a pet squirrel.
But couldn't outlast Wolverine.
She has the same superpowers as Alvin and the Chipmunks? Yeah. Sounds like she can fight another squirrel. Hey, look at this. 3 molecular,
Oh, Jesus.
3 sigil, and some odor.
This might be the saving thing. Squirrel Girl carries a utility belt comprising multiple pouches that contain nuts to give as snacks to her squirrel friends. These are known humorously as her nut sacks. That if they somehow get that text into the game, that would save it for me.
So you guys just can't wait to have a character with nut sacks to go around for all of you? Count me out, man. Would you make out with Squirrel Girl for 1 minute for $100,000? Yes. And first I would get coronavirus. And mono. And pink eye.
But she has her own gyrocopter called Squirrel-a-Gig.
It's because she can't even fucking fly.
She's not a flying squirrel. She's not flying Squirrel Girl.
I know, I was just pointing out yet again. The other character's like, an emergency, we gotta go! And they fly off and just like, wait, I left the keys inside, I'll be right with you.
Thanos has a helicopter. You don't have beacon.
And he has a space stone.
Occasionally.
Sometimes,
Oh, no,
yeah.
I just know he doesn't have a pet squirrel. I know people with pet squirrels. You think they'll refund people who spend cores trying to get Sinister Shards in the War Store from last week? I think they should. I don't think they... They said they would? Okay.
They said contact support.
Okay.
I don't know if that'll actually get them back, but Cerebra said.
Isn't Tails from Sonic a squirrel and they can fly? Tails is a fox.
Oh, by the way, I sent you a screenshot that an Alliance mate sent me of the possibly new Blitz system. I don't know if it's any different to the one we've seen before.
Okay.
The one with like the 6 tiers and the auto Blitz and all that.
Okay. Yeah, send it to me.
He had that actually showing up like in his game just by for
Yeah,
no reason.
that's
right?
how we saw it the first time.
Oh, was it? Okay, I wasn't sure where. I didn't know if you got that from wherever. I didn't know where you got it.
Nah, it showed up in the game. If I got it from wherever, I don't think I would be showing it to people.
Never know with you, man.
It looks the same.
Okay. Can't believe they rode around on scooters. But oh, I forgot to mention this. So, can we talk about something super important real quick? And that is that I got recognized in public for the first time ever. Not in any context, not at a convention, just out and about, totally unexpected.
Did you ignore them too?
No, I was very caught off guard. I had I was taken aback. I was like, what? I was trying to figure out, like, am I wearing a name tag? Like, how do you know?
Well, you obviously weren't wearing a mask.
I was wearing a mask. 100%. I was wearing a mask, but I was wearing this hoodie, which says Twitch partner, I guess. And I guess my voice as well. But so in later talking to this person, they've watched a bunch of my videos. So when you watch a bunch of my videos, you have a general idea for what I look like, and you recognize my voice, and then you see like Twitch partner on the hoodie, and just kind of. So very really took me by surprise. But you definitely hired this dude to impress you in front of your potential three-way participants. So that's certainly something I would have done, but I did not plan on this at all. And they could not give a shit. They weren't even mildly impressed. Not even 5%. I'm fucking floored. I'm like, how are we not talking about this? This is a new thing for me. And they were just like, shut up, no one cares.
Plain Native says because you were wearing the headset as well.
I wasn't wearing the headset, but anyway, no, it really threw me for a loop. So we went to Japantown because I'm just a fan of Japanese culture and especially Japanese pop culture and stuff like that. And so we went to Japantown and they had this pretty cool, the way it was described, and it sounds ridiculous. Courtney's friend described it as a plants and anime shop. And I was like, plants and anime, I feel like it's probably more one than the other and you're just kind of missing the point, but I'll go along with it. Let's go check out the plants and anime shop. Well, turns out that was pretty fucking accurate. I don't think they were selling plants, but there were, like, when you walk in, you just saw like a bunch of anime stuff around a bunch of plants. There's definitely a plants and anime shop. So we go there. They had some really cool stuff, actually. Stuff that I would totally have bought. And I talked to the guys who were there, and they were pretty cool dudes. So they had some Gundam stuff, but for those of you that don't know, I'm kind of a sucker for Gundam stuff, and I like Gundam model kits. I used to build them when I was younger, so it's a bit of a nostalgia thing, but I think that, like, of all the cool, like, trophy pieces you can have on, like, a nerd, what would you call it? Like a trophy case type of thing for pop culture stuff. You know what I'm trying to say. I would definitely put, like, a really high-grade Gundam model there. And so they had some Gundam stuff, but they didn't really have any of the Gundam model kits or anything. So I asked them, like, where's the nearest shop that actually has that stuff? And they recommended a place that was like 10 minutes away. And this place is like pretty hole in the wall. Like, it's in some random, I wouldn't even, like, I guess it was kind of a shopping center, but, you know, just like some random business complex. And it's like, you know, like the fourth door down on the building, you know, in the back. Do you have a Gundam 00 model kit? I don't, but I would. But anyway, so we go dorky treasure chest, sure. So we go into this random shop called. So if they ever end up seeing this, shout out to Tatsu Hobbies. That's what it's called, Tatsu Hobbies. Which, by the way, if you're into Gundam stuff, so the website description is like your #1 source for, and then it lists a bunch of animes. It's like, you know, Gundam, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, just named like a whole bunch of anime. And so Courtney's friend was actually looking for Naruto stuff. And so I was like, they listed like all the American animes. They're definitely going to have Naruto stuff. Let's go check it out. Turns out that place was actually 98% Gundam stuff, which I was fine with. But the two of them were like, okay, giant robots, got it. Not much else. But anyway, so we walk in, and like the second we walk in, I'm still like starting to wrap my brain around like, oh, there's some cool stuff here. And then immediately someone's like, oh, you're Khasino. And I confused the hell out of me. I was like, yes, I am. How do you know that? And then the person was like, oh, I'm literally playing Marvel Strike Force right now.
Were they high level?
I did not actually look at their roster. I would have if they were like, check it out.
Have a roster review.
They didn't ask. But
they were playing Marvel Strike Force.
They were literally sitting at the front playing Marvel Strike Force. And so I was like, that's crazy. And they're like, yeah, I didn't know you live around here. I'm like, I live like 10 minutes away. And yeah. And then I was like, do you ever talk on stream or anything? And they're like, nah. So they're like, I just watch your videos sometimes. But that was pretty crazy. So you're a celeb? I guess so, right? I am now officially too famous to hang out with any of you losers. I just wanted you all to know I'm now officially a member of Elite Society. And none of you can address me by anything other than Mr. Khasino going forward. And if you have any questions for me, I'll have my people talk to your people. That's all I'm saying. Because
Your dick face went to Star-Lord event.
all right, that was pretty good. I'm what's known in the biz as a big deal, so you'll be talking to me with more respect. Only losers will recognize you. You ran into Valley in the store, and it was him, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, it was Valley. Valley was chilling there. It wasn't a hobby shop, it was a GNC. Come to Ohio so I can see you randomly in public. You get your Illuminati invite yet? I'm still waiting on that. Respect instantly dies. Do you play the Gundam mobile game? I don't have time to play other mobile games. I get to play like Super War like once every 4 days for like 2 hours. When is the War Counter series starting? I don't know, but I have a habit of sometimes starting series and not finishing them. Currently on my to-do list, so you're signing with Disney, Warner, or Paramount? I'll have to ask my management team. First, I have to talk to my agent and see what he recommends. And then I have to talk to my team of accountants and see what they advise. And then I have to talk with my handler. I have no idea. I do know, by the way, that streamers smaller than me do hit a point where they get like a talent management agency behind them. I have no idea how or when that happens. I don't know if I was supposed to do that and just haven't. Like, I feel like I'm doing okay on my own. I don't know what a talent agency would do for me, but I know it's a thing that could happen. When is episode 3 of the Q&A series? I don't know. The chat of MSF. That's not how I want to be known. Excuse me. We can try it. You can just call her Courtney, not your handler. Too easy. That joke is too easy. Use your imaginations. Again, I don't know if it's something that I should have looked into. I don't know. Okay, all right. Pretty sure you need talent to have a talent agency? All right, that was pretty good, but also fuck you.
Oof.
When are you moving to the high rollers area? I don't know. I don't think I'll ever be qualified to be in the high rollers area. No matter how much I bring in from donations and stuff, you can always count on 95% of it going back into Marvel Strike Force. Or giveaways. Yeah. Just make Livepool your manager? Oh god. We don't know how long until the next Symbiote Spider-Man milestone event.
You'd be so lucky.
I'd rather manage Livepool and book him musical gigs.
No, he'd be constantly trying to find more clients during your events.
Yeah, that's true. It's very true. I know you have a big stream booked today, Khasino, but I just want to hop on and give a shout out to some of the other content creators I represent who are also doing events right now.
And any other ones, aspiring content creators.
Yep.
Look
Yeah, please also reach out to me. I definitely don't have that much to do right now, but I am looking to take on more work. I currently dedicate too much time and attention to my clients. Can I interest you in some investment portfolios? Pulls out Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Yeah.
I could hook you up with lots of chili con carne.
And a banana every now and then.
Look, you gotta promise us though, when you have like 10,000 viewers, don't forget us. My goal is to never ever lose touch with the audience, no matter how big the audience gets. If it ever gets 10,000 viewers big, I was a person until the people choose to elevate me to anything beyond just some bum that plays video games. RIP the Twitch audience? Don't say that. So here's the thing, you never know, right? Maybe YouTube will get big enough that Twitch will offer me a juicy contract. And they'll be like, hey, come to Twitch and be Twitch exclusive. Here's what we're prepared to offer you, right? That could happen. But more importantly, I still have friends at Twitch and stuff, and I plan on going to the conventions like SDCC and PAX and things like that. And I fully intend to have conversations with people on Twitch where I explain, like, I used to do great on Twitch, and I just do considerably better on YouTube across the board. And if you guys can think of any way to sweeten the deal or improve that situation, I enjoyed Twitch, and I would love an excuse to come back. What can you do for me? You never know. Demand they fix their mobile app first? Dude, every time I talk to them.
That sounds more like a job for your manager.
I'll pass that along. Can you imagine 10,000 plus views a day? A giveaway every night? There'd be multiple giveaways every night. That'd be easy. I might already be to the point where we could do a giveaway most nights. But, yeah, things have been steadily improving. I would say things regarding content creation in my channel, they've definitely been on an upward trend. It was nice. Again, I just tend to sit at home and play video games pretty much every day, but these last few days that we've gone out on the town might be the first time in my life that I have not worried about, like, where are we eating? How much does this meal cost? Like, wait, how much is parking? It's been the first time probably in my life where I was just like, look, just whatever it is, it will be all right. We're doing what? We're doing this today and something else tomorrow. Don't stress. You want to do that? Do that. Looks like your people are slacking off.
That's a good feeling.
It's very nice. Quite that. I certainly wouldn't describe it as making it rain, but I'm used to having to be like, oh, I really need to eat. Find the nearest McDonald's. What? I'm not trying to spend more than $5 on my food. So it's nice. But I'm still really serious about it. I try to save as much as I can, believe it or not. I try to save as much as I can so that I can put myself in a position. I'm just trying to get past the point where I ever have to give a crap how many donations come in. We don't know when the next Symbiote Spider-Man milestone event is, correct? Do you know how many Twitch subs you have now? I could figure it out. I'm gonna say like 60 ballpark. I just know based on what I got paid from Twitch most recently without having gone on Twitch, I'm gonna say around that amount. An ETA for recording? Let's say before 9:30. I don't think I have that much more to do. Once I'm done with the raid, I think I have like 2 Blitz battles and like an arena match, and then that's it. And then we'll record because I know you're waiting on me. I was trying to be done by 9, but people kept asking me about ISO 8. Is there a bug with Ultima 7? No? Are you doing a higher difficulty than you used to? Can you do all nodes of first lane with this Ultima 7 team? Yes.
If they're strong enough.
Mm-hmm.
How come you're doing difficulty 3?
The actual reason they opted to go with difficulty 3 is because difficulty 2 is only better than difficulty 3 if you can 100%, and because they weren't able to reach me today because I happen to be in an area during that part of the day where there was no cell signal, they don't want to chance me being the one to cost everyone 100%. So they're like, let's just do difficulty 3 where if we get 60%, it's still okay. And then when my guest from out of town leaves, then go back to doing difficulty 2 100%.
Interesting reason.
Take a shot of Patron cast. And what if I do?
We'll give you an applause.
You get drunk, I think.
Nah, I want to be sober-ish on the weekly news update.
But wouldn't that be the best update ever?
We can do like a separate, we can do like a drunk weekly news update. Me and Valley will have to do that once. We'll just get wasted and drunkenly stammer about.
I would fucking die of laughter. That would be so
I'll do it. We can pick a day. Surely there'll be a day where like a Cinco de Mayo or something lands on a Tuesday when we record. Is Bacon here?
Wait.
He's in the YouTube chat, or sorry, in the Twitch chat.
Huh.
It's Bacon.
No reason to go back to Twitch.
A UFC night? Oh, definitely a UFC night. Drunk Valley is genuinely something I want to see. Alright, so that's it for raid for now. I did that. I have campaign energy to burn. But that's it. Yeah, and then so I don't even have to do the 2 Blitz battles. I guess I did Blitz battles earlier? I don't know. But okay, so I just have to blow my campaign energy. Sorry that this was such a short stream. This stream was like an hour and change, but I almost didn't stream at all, and I figured let me stream for a little bit, and that's better than nothing.
You could not stream after that dev blog.
Well, I could have, but I did not want to. Arena? I can do an arena match. No, Steven. I mean, they've discussed it as like something they might do in the future, but they've never been obligated.
For the love of God, spend your campaign energy.
I am. I'm about to. Yeah. Where's Cable? I'm working on Cable. Working on my X first.
We ran out of tickets today.
Rip. Just immediately run out of these, man.
Do you still buy the orange war gear orbs or the purple ones?
I still buy the orange ones, but
I've changed to purple.
I'm thinking about it. I'm having ABC problems too, and the Kingpin orbs are not going to solve them. Come on. Come on. Hey. Alright, make progress. Is this an ABC item too? Yeah. How many do I need for this one? 40 again? Boo. The likelihood of getting a purple gear raid orb is shit. No, I need ABCs. Come on. No, I need ABCs. Come on. 5 ABCs. Woo! No, come on. No, I need ABCs. Come on. No, I need ABCs. Come on. No, I need ABCs. Come on. Hey, 5 ABCs. Hey, 5 ABCs. Okay.
Is 5 the most you can get?
I think you can get a 10. I'm not 100% sure on that though.
They did nerf the amount from like when Kingpin orbs came out from now. Or versus now, I should say.
Hey, 10 ABCs.
Yeah, they added a lot of orange gear though.
Yeah.
Hey. Alright, I'll get the other item tomorrow. Cool. And yeah, I think I need 40. Okay. Yeah, I'll get that in the next day or two. 700 of them. Rip. Did you ever get all the sounds for your new soundboard? I have a ton of sounds, I just haven't put them on the soundboard. There's several things I want to do for the overall health of the stream, and I haven't had... I have to wait for a day that's quiet enough for me to just be able to worry about stream stuff. You wouldn't believe how much time I end up actually spending, like, doing stream-related things that you don't even see. Like, it means nothing to the audience. And so what I mean by that is, like, the music slider was not working the other day when I swapped the audio hardware to one PC and then swapped it back. It stopped working. And it took me like 20-something minutes to figure it out and fix it. The good news is, A, I fixed it, and B, now I know how to fix it when it happens again. Because I think it might happen each time I switch stuff between the PCs, but It's not a very long fix now that I've identified it. But so that's just like 20 minutes gone to the void. And here's another thing that happened, which again, no one sees this, just me. But when Sky was running around under my desk the other day, there's a cable coming out from my PC, and it's from my desk because my desk connects to my PC. So there's like a power button on my desk, and it's to synchronize stuff within the desk and the PC. And that cable, among other things, contains the power switch, like the actual thing that goes on the motherboard for the power switch. So if that gets jostled out of position or yanked, then the power button on my PC itself won't work anymore. Like the button won't do anything to turn it on or off. And when that gets yanked out, I have to take off the side of the case and then get down under the desk and then hold a light so I can see, and then try to put these little pins on perfectly with a bunch of other stuff in the way. It actually takes me like 30 minutes to get it back on. And I can never remember exactly, there's a bunch of pins that it could go into, so then I have to like look up the manual to my motherboard to find out which pin I'm plugging into where. It's fucking crazy. And all that is just so I can go back to like my power button on my PC where
Patron
it's...
shot now.
Patron shot now? Alright, I can't refuse that for 50 bucks. Sorry, Valley. But that's just one example. I do stream related stuff and you don't see it. It is a 7 red star under my desk cable. That's weird. That should have worked. Oh, you did that in this chat. Still, I think that should have worked. I'll have to take a look.
He's doing it in Twitch.
YouTube. Oh, because he did it in YouTube also. But that should work. I'll have to take a look at it. Maybe they changed timed source? Maybe they changed timed source. Or maybe... I'm pretty sure I still have it. But anyway. Alright. Here's my Patron. Patron. None of the switch commands worked? That's weird. From yesterday. I just never took it off. I mean, I always have a bottle of tequila here for when I get too many silly questions.
That's how you stream.
Facts.
Okay. Why do I have an extra orb?
Did you change your in defense?
I changed it back. Why? Yeah. I got knocked back already? But yeah,
no, I was just saying because earlier in the stream you were talking
yeah,
about
the black order did not hold as well there. Oh, and I haven't even done the goddamn Night Nurse Blitz predictions. So much to do.
Low.
Can we see your ultimate? Does he have 5 red stars? Yes, he does.
Try.
Ultimus. Gonna be... No, he's up here. He's fucking strong. Yeah, because I maxed out his abilities.
Actually, I'll rephrase that. Low until the Blitz bots strike.
Alright.
That looked like a teacup.
It's not a shot glass. It's an espresso cup. I couldn't find a shot glass in the fridge, and I didn't want to delay the stream for a while looking for one. So I was like, this'll do.
Like a man.
For 25 to 11% have been high for a long time. That just means everyone who hits our predictions does place. So I don't know when the Blitz milestones. Is he good at max? Yeah. Yeah, he's a beast. Yeah, you want to see how good he is?
An issue with the lower parts of Blitz predictions is that no one records those scores, so we don't have actual numbers to go off of.
That is
so
true.
if you rank in those places, please go and put it on, go to Reddit and submit your score so that they actually know what it is.
I agree. So, if you want to know how good he is, let's go with Sue. I took Sue to gear tier 14. Let's put her to work. So, we're gonna fight the Black Order with no Black Order members. Use him in PvP? No, in PvP he's pretty slow. Being slow is a huge disadvantage for a character in PvP. And he's, like, more than anything, he's an amazing tank buster. And people don't really use tanks in PvP very often either. Excuse me. But, so. Oh, god damn it. Korath got hit. Okay. Meow. Ouch. Okay. Hey, Ebony. 1, 2, 3. Get out of here. Just throw them into the void. And now they have no Ebony. And now I can do what I like with my Phoenix, because Phoenix only cares if there's an Ebony to stop her. And if there's not an Ebony to stop her, then we are going to walk through these guys. What are you gonna do? Kill my Phoenix? Oh, those buffs look lovely. I'll take them. Thank you so much, guys. You made a super Ultimus. He's gonna regen like half his health when he gets a turn. Ooh.
Keyword being when he gets his turn.
Oh, Ultimus countered Thanos and put ability block and defense down on him. Eat shit. Who are you looking at? Bop. Bork. I killed your wife. What are you gonna do? You gonna get mad at my Phoenix? Alright, here. Have a slow. Oh shit. Phoenix is dead. But no Ebony to stop her. Ooh, I bet you wish you had some barrier right now. Ooh, but you don't. Get rid of those buffs right there. Nobody cares, Cull. Hey, have this taunt. Give Ultimus some speed bar. Korath has fallen. Bork. Bye-bye. GG. Ultimus for the win. All 45, 50k. How strong of one do you want me to fight? Do you think spend Blitz credits getting Ultimus shards is worth? Yes.
What? I'd rather you get gold from Blitz orbs.
Ultimus credits that value. You get shards for other characters. That team does work with a less than 5 red star Ultimus, just works on lower power Ebonies.
But if you buy them with
would this one be better?
It's more expensive than orbs.
Yep. You want me to fight? Oh, 500k? There isn't. Closest I can get is 424k. Or I can fight Shinichi and see what opens up. Here, this isn't even the best offense team, but I'll keep it anyway. He didn't ask, should I get something else? He just asked, should I get it?
Another shot.
What? Why?
Because, I don't know.
Nice try. Oh, whoops. Oh, right, okay. This is a terrible match to have Ultimus like this, but... Okay, I kind of asked for that. Damn it, and now it'll send him into stealth again. Oh, okay, he's not in stealth yet. Yeah, there's no point. Donation minimum for a shot? I don't know. Don't fuck up my weekly news update. Let's keep it at $50 so I don't have to take a bunch.
$5.
Hell no.
Really?
That I'll get to the weekly news update. Value will be like, dude, I've been waiting and waiting. I'm like, sorry, I'm late. I'm ready to talk about the eyesight.
Let's get ready to vomit.
Yeah.
Stop, dude.
Let's go vomit. 100 likes. I don't know, maybe. I'm trying to wrap up. Valley's waiting on me. I'm probably gonna lose because I used this team that's not built for this at all. If they're Black Bolt, yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. Well, that'll teach me to use that team. I deserve that.
Joined, so I haven't heard anything. Are you going to be one of the players playtesting the ISO 8?
I believe if I were, I wouldn't be at liberty to say.
And if you weren't, would you be at liberty to say?
I think I'd be able to say no. I'm not sure. Pretty sure, right? There wouldn't be any agreement signed. Huh.
Interesting. Interesting.
Say no more. That answers that question.
No, it specifically didn't answer that question.
Valley said, we can say, look in Envoy chat. Alright, I mean, if you say so. There was an email that made it sound like we could not, but I'm gonna trust him on this one. What if you were Schrodinger's Casino? I am Schrodinger's Casino. Aha. Okay. The bottle is like $60 something. Perfect. But yeah, I'm gonna do this arena fight and maybe one more to show off Ultimus, and then I'm gonna wrap. So we're about done. Confirm playtester. I'm trusting Valley. All right, if I get in trouble, it's because I trusted Valley. Yeah, I'm playtesting ISO 8. You happy now, chat?
We were sufficiently not confused by the previous answer, so it's kind of an anticlimactic thing.
I had a hunch. Do a PvP battle and every time you lose a tune you take a shot? Hell no. Also, why is she still alive? God damn it, Greg. I don't understand.
That's pretty cool. I've been excited for ISO 8 for a while now.
You actually done any testing or just told you were in the group? If I had done some testing already, I'm not sure I'd be able to say.
Hit OMG, hit OMG, hit OMG.
Well, the thing is I wanted to show off the Ultimus team and I can't really do that. Maybe I can against the Colossus. I'm curious. I don't know. We're gonna experiment. It's a bad idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. Excuse me. We're gonna
Yes.
Wow, Wes Mantooth dumped his 7 red Ghost Rider for complete Black Order.
Mzai, thank you for the $10. Alright, I'm using a hybrid team just to fuck around with this and see what happens. Last try.
Thanks for getting this stream in, always a good part of my day.
I'm happy to hear that. And again, I'm sorry this was a short one. Tomorrow's stream should be longer. And I'm sorry, Valley, for having kept you waiting, but pretty much done after this match, so. Yeah, let's do this. So, I guess I can start here. Ha! Super Ultimus. GG. Ta-da! 5v4, because Ultimus. Oh, that's fucked up. Smile if you think they will take all your money with ISO 8. They already take all my money. They can't take it all with ISO 8. They already take some of it with red stars. Don't forget about DD3. I'm done with DD3. Get out of here. Damn it. Oh, and see, I didn't bring my maw. So now I have to deal with two Feni and no maw.
Didn't you miss that singular plural question in that game last night?
Oh, so fun fact. Feni is obviously a troll plural. However, I'm not making this up. You can ask Verondius. We Googled it. While the plural of phoenixes is acceptable to say phoenixes, it is also completely correct to say penises. So, I don't like the way these penises are swinging around at me.
And when you both discovered that, you giggled like 12-year-old schoolboys, didn't you?
I giggled for an entire day. Verondius can confirm.
I'd have to say I would have too.
Oh, what? 280 or 300. Come on. Yeah. See, Ultimus is the best. That's all you needed to see. My point is made. I just giggled without shame. You're being... Arnold said he tested Isolate on last playtest, that he is testing again, this time on latest MSF video. But anyway, yeah. Two penises is perfectly grammatically correct. Oh god.
There's gotta be a joke.
No. Sorry, Valley. I can't say no. You bastard.
Another
Two
shot?
penises walked into a bar or something? I mean, there's gotta be a joke there.
I'm actually looking forward to the next news update, to be honest.
Oh god. Here we go.
You should make it a 2 for the price of 1 type thing.
Get out of here. Highest rated news video ever? You wish! No, the comment section is just gonna be full of, what is he talking about? Is Khasino fucking drunk? And then it's gonna be, yeah, actually he was. And then they're gonna go, oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess.
I think chat needs to get the total up to 151, and then you have to take a shot of that.
I think I should end before this gets out of control. So.
Oh, come on, man.
Hurry and end the stream. We gotta record quick. That's what I'm saying. I will still have this bottle of Patron tomorrow. So. You know when Ebony goes to Red Star Shop? Some people said it's only close his second event. Yes, they said Legendaries will go to the Elite Store after their second event. I'm gonna say something I regret in this news video? Yeah, probably. What are you drinking? Patron. Cheers, Brooks.
Tequila.
Ooh. Alright, I'm okay. Alright.
Like man.
Alright. No chaser. I'm gonna wrap. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I'm gonna go record what I believe is a news update. And thank you guys very much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Courtney's friend said she would come in and personally apologize for making me late, but she's not back yet. She's still out on the town, so I'll put her front and center on camera tomorrow so she can apologize to you guys. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace!